I want to hear from someone who can talk about the impact this kind of mandate has on this entire country, because we're all connected and we have to get out of the COVID era together, and these mandates are the way forward. I want you to hear from someone who's played a crucial role advising the Biden White House on COVID response. He was the former administrator for the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services. He's been a leading voice on how to get health care to people in need in this country. My pleasure to introduce Andy Slavitt.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. So I'm here in New York City, and what I would tell you is the proof is in Halloween. If you walked around the city yesterday, here's what you saw. Families in costume, restaurants filled, stores open, a parade like you can only find in New York, adults in elaborate costumes, at least I think they were costumes. I was wearing something like this. What I saw in short was New York City, a city able to return to normal, to life, to joy, with people secure in the belief that they were being protected from the virus because whenever they entered somewhere, they knew people were vaccinated. The word that kept coming to my mind yesterday was freedom. So I'm suspicious of the notion that asking people to be vaccinated and show our vaccination status is an infringement on our freedom. We've seen what that freedom looks like. It looks like fear. It looks like closed stores. It looks like sirens wailing and ambulances rushing to hospitals. It looks like our first responders at risk every time they need to perform CPR or enter an apartment. Is that freedom? I've been talking to leaders around the world and in our major cities, and the smartest countries around the globe and the smartest big cities like here in New York with Mayor de Blasio are recognizing that the key to their vibrancy is simple: giving people the freedom to feel safe in their environment, asking a little something of everyone for the benefit of everyone. So why do we need requirements? Conversation I had with a city worker may help. City worker was recently vaccinated, and he told me that he only got vaccinated because his employer required it. When asked why he hadn't before, he said, "I don't like shots. Why would anyone get a shot unless they had to? I was just waiting for that." It's tempting to focus on the loud holdouts. In our country, there will always be holdouts. It's part of who we are as a great nation that we can take active disagreement and make it public. But focusing solely on holdouts misses out on the one overarching important point, that no one of us is more important than all of us. That asking for small contributions from everyone for the benefit of everyone is what made us a great nation, and it's what makes New York a great city. So I support and applaud the mayor's efforts, and the progress that the city has made is only just beginning. The real results come from the surety that we will be able to prevent future waves and future damage, and this can be long lasting. So thank you, Mayor.
Thank you so much, Andy. That was truly eloquent. I mean it. You're defining freedom exactly right. The freedom of people to live their lives without fear, knowing they're safe. And it does take all of us. We're all in this together. And I agree with you. You know, the vast, vast majority have spoken. Andy, you'll appreciate this. Right now, New York City, 5.72 million adults have received at least one dose. Now about 86% of all adults. That's an astounding supermajority that have said, yes, this is the right thing to do. And the mandates have helped to get us there. So thank you for the way you defined the freedom we need, which is the freedom to go on with our lives. And thank you for all you're doing to help move us out of this crisis. Very much appreciated.